What's happening, everybody? So 2 weeks ago it was minus 42 with a minus 50 wind chill, and right now in Alberta, Canada, whatever day it is, January 29th, maybe 30th, I don't know, it's plus 10 Celsius. So it's literally 52 degrees warmer right now, which is nice. I'm not complaining. So instead of working on my 70 today, I ended up getting off early because, as you can tell, it's muddy as shit out. And I never really did explain this 47 2-ton to you. Just soak this beauty in, if you will. And today we're going to investigate this. Welcome to Broken Twisted Garage. Well, would you just look at this thing? It's beautiful. I pulled the rad and the fan shroud and the nose housing and everything like 3 years ago when I brought this home. And we were dragging her around the yard trying to unlock it because she's a flathead Ford, a V8. And she's locked up pretty solid. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to pull these valve covers off. And we're going to see just how many valves look like they're rusted into there, like that 456 Dodge was. But I want to investigate it because it's, like I said, it's pretty friggin' warm out. But let's just have a look at this beautiful thing for a minute. I never did go over this, I don't think, did I? So she's a 2-ton and 47. And my plan for this truck is the brakes work on it, the clutch works on it. Everything is mechanical, like full mechanical, no hydraulics. It's all linkage. And I'd really, if I can get this running, I would really like this to be my service truck in the yard. Because it'll never have to drive on the highway. It'll never have to go high speed. And it'll be reliable to fire up and move around the yard when I need it. Oh, the roof's caved in. I forgot about that. But this truck's had for years and years and years. It used to be an old school bus, if you could believe it. Just with a flat deck on it with a bunch of benches. And that was the bus. True story. But I had this service body sitting around the yard. And well, I mean, it was meant to go on this truck. And of course I got my generator bolted into it and to power my house, obviously. But it'd be real nice to have this thing mobile. And I do got a big 60-gallon compressor to go in it. And I can put my welder, my plasma cutter, everything in there when I need to use it around the yard. And it would just be perfect. Now the driver's door don't open on this. This little handle is broke. Whoa, how did that get locked? No. Oh yeah. Just maybe a little frozen still. Look at this sweetheart. My oh my. Can I unlock it from this side? Open it? Open it. Nope. No. Well, looks like that's staying close right now. Look at that old dash. Ain't that sassy? I mean, I do have many other seats that I could... Oh, no way. How old is that Oh, it's a light. Oh, I thought it was a speaker. For what stereo, idiot? What are you doing? I bet you I can bang that back up. Maybe if I get in there and lay on the seat and put my feet on it. Somebody was really jumping on this. Kids probably playing on it. And I don't really want to lay in that right now. So we'll mark that on the later. But it's all complete. Now when we drug it home, I was able to put it in gear and use the clutch and lock up the rear end, and everything on it seemed to work. Everything. Like everything. And but the motor was locked up. And believe it or not, oh, it's not even full of mice. And believe it or not, even the, oh, I guess that sucks with the sun in there. Even the brakes and everything worked because it's not hydraulic, right? There's no hydraulics on it. It's all mechanical. It's like a farm tractor, pretty much. She needs a little bit of body work. However, like, I will just bang it out. Because, I mean, look at this thing. It's just so pretty. And again, I don't plan on driving this on the road. I mean, guys that drive this stuff on the road, that's cool. I like it. But this is just going to be for around the yard. A service truck, if you will. So anyway, that's enough yammering. We're going to get right into it. Well, the first thing, I suppose, we'll get this wrench up. See if the old mid-size DeWalt will take her off. Oh, for sure. Anybody in the comments know what the torque specs for a flathead Ford is? I just dropped the first one. Oh, I need an extension for that. And that. Oh, not that one. Oh. Why don't you just stay in bolts? I put diesel and acetone and ATF in this motor and filled it full like 3 years ago. So she'd been soaking for a while. But for some reason, I suppose we never did try to break it free since then, I guess. But no point in bending something. Let's just pull this valve cover off and have a little look. This is more for curiosity. I don't really expect to get this motor running, but if I take it apart and everything looks half decent and I see something obvious, or who knows, right? Until you take it apart and have a look-see, you don't know. And like I said, I should be working on that 70, but it's just so friggin' nice out. Can't help myself. I still can't really see it on that filter there. Just gonna take that oil line off real quick. So then when I'm pulling the head off, I'm not fighting to get through there. So as it turns out, I wasn't recording for most of that. I don't want it cut out, but So I got just about all the bolts up at one. And then I realized, like, I knew it had this crank handle, but I didn't know that there was a nut inside the crank handle. Oh, loose stuff inside there. So yeah, that's a hand crank, but it's also a socket. All right, I don't know what the hell's going on here, but we'll just let that go. My phone died, then I charged it, and then I was showing you some stuff, and then it died again. So we're just gonna let her ride. But a little reenactment. This little guy was having trouble, so I didn't give it an option. 1,400 foot-pounds. It's coming out, whether it wanted to or not. Oh, and I got all the lines off of this, but you guys missed that too. His battery died. External full voltage regulated external current control. Fancy. Why didn't you just say generator? All those big fucking words. Just kidding. Okay. Ooh, that battery's real warm that I'm laying on. It was working hard. I don't think those are the batteries that Project Firm said will blow up on me, but they're just cheapy DeWalt batteries. But they seem to work all right. All right, oil housing. Come on. Off. Check. Okay, now that I got this off, oh, I'm pissing oil everywhere. Are they the same size bolts? No, they are. Some of them are. Oh, that one's different. Whatever. I guess we'll find that out when we put her back together, won't we? Okay. Oh, okay, that's a different size one too. Uh-oh. And it's like just a... we'll look up a schematic or something for that after. Okay. Lots of rat's nest stuff. That's good. Well, let's put you up there. And try to get as much of it in the cylinders as you can. That's probably the best for it. Nah, it don't matter. We're pulling the valve cover right off it. I just want to make sure if there's any mice, I just throw them out of there before we do this. All right, so how many do we get left? One there. So one on this side too. Yeah, it's got... Oh, you motherfucker. Antivirus, check. Nah, it's all right. It's good for you. Everybody needs a little plague once in a while. Oh, oh, disturbing that mouse nest was ripe. Don't gotta worry about COVID if you got hantavirus. Okay. Please don't punish me, YouTube, for that. Oh, that wire's still hooked up. Shoot. Just gonna sit this back here. That's good enough. I'll get you guys into here a little bit. So I think I found some of my problem. I don't know if it's the only cylinders, but yep. That one's was a home for... Oh, well, that does it. That ain't gonna... This motor is not gonna break free. She's stuck. And like it's all seized. Like if they look like these ones, I wouldn't be that worried about it, right? Like that's savable. This one is savable. Not a big deal. But this one, should give you a better idea. The whole cylinder wall is eaten away. Like that's... Well, thanks for ruining that cylinder, mice. Look at that. I'm not worried about that as much, but the whole cylinder is pitted all the way down, eh? Like it's not just stuff on top, it's actually the cylinder itself is corroded. Like that's all, it's like gravel on the bottom. Shoot. Well, what I was planning on doing was, well, you know what? Since we're stupid, and what's the worst that could happen? I'm gonna go get my wire wheel and a bunch of penetrating oil. And we're just gonna, for the hell of it, have a look. Okay, well, I'm gonna get after this thing with a little bit of cleaning. I'm not even gonna spray it yet. I'm just gonna start getting at it. Oh, every one of the valves got forward on them. See, back when they cared about what they were building, not like the junk you buy today. Oh, that smells like it's good for me. Not really. Just keep dropping. Oh, they're bolts. Oh, we're just doing a little honing. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna grab the shop vac. You know, I might just be onto something with that. Just cleaning it out. Oh, no. No. Like, I mean, we're going to try to run it, but that cylinder wall feels like a gravel floor. That whole liner's just ate away. Shoot. I mean, a flathead 7 would be better than nothing, Chuck. If you could find it in your heart to pretty please. Top end cleaner. I know that's not what this is for, but I couldn't find any penetrating oil. And it's empty anyway, so it don't matter. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna go the way I want it to. I thought if I could get that heavy shit off of there, we'd be all right. But it's pretty nasty and pitted. Just gonna break that bolt off. Whew. Well, shoot. Try to get in there and show you what I mean. All right, so even after a little wire wheeling, look at that sleeve. And that pitting is solid. Drop my flathead. I was gonna scratch it for you, but yeah, I started to get excited. It started to get darker, and it was looking more like those ones. I'm not afraid of that at all. They would have cleaned right up. They just had a little bit of shit in there. Like that would have been fixable. And that one, it was just carboned up. But it wasn't that bad. Like once you got it off, you know, that cylinder wall is savable. But this one, this isn't just stuff on there. It's that's on there to stay. That's all pitted. There was water in there. Like you can see it. Like, see that? Like, shoot. Yeah, that'll never run like that. Like you can see it better here. See that? That ring is actually the cylinder wall. Look at that right here. Yeah, it's just like a gravel, like old concrete is what it feels like. Ah, shit. Well, looks like this one's gonna be a cab swap too. I mean, it would be a beautiful cab swap. I don't know what I'll put it on. I'd like to find another Ford diesel like the Ranger. Put it on that maybe. Or you know, if I can get that spare 6.9 I got running, there'd be room for a 6.9 in here, wouldn't there? I do have a 2-wheel drive force. Ooh, I got a 4-wheel drive 5-speed tranny for that. The T-case on it. But this flathead is going out to pasture. I'll still strip the whole motor though. You know, I'll strip the whole motor, keep everything together, generator, carburetor, pretty much all of it other than the block, pulleys, what have you. And I'll shove all that in a milk crate. God damn it. I'll put it all in a milk crate and keep it together. Because, I mean, you never know. I probably will haul another one of these trucks home, right? What a shame. It's not even worth pulling the other side apart because you'll never get that motor turning without completely finishing wrecking it. Dang it. Well, I think that's going to call it on this thing for now. Because I don't want to wreck my stones on that. It's not worth it. It's not going to be an easy break free and get it running over the winter is all. You know? And I wish you guys could feel that cylinder well. Like, don't kid yourself. If I thought it would, I could fire it up and get it to run like that, even if it was smoking and on 7 cylinders, it'd still be fine for around the yard. But we'll see. It just won't be today. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I don't know where I'm gonna go now. Probably gonna finish pumping up the tire in the plow truck, and while this stuff is still kind of half-ass soft, probably gonna move some of the snow a little bit back where that Jeep was, and that pile over there by the power wagon. We'll stuff that in a little further while there's daylight. But right on, guys. Have a good day. Cheers.